Yeah, I heard about it. ABC Radio News, top of the hour, talking about all of what the positive job outlook. Told you. Positive job. The numbers are minuscule. Something like, I've got them here, 16,000 fewer applications or something. And they're going to massage these numbers. The next 2 days, folks, are going to wear you out. And I'm just telling you now, don't get dispirited by this stuff. It isn't going to matter next week and the week after that. It's just every media and the pro-Obama forces doing whatever they can here because they've got a disaster of a convention going. Quite the opposite of what they want you and everybody else to think. Great to have you back, Rush Limbaugh, the EIB Network, the Limbaugh Institute for Advanced Conservative Studies. All right, we have it. Chris Matthews, while wearing an athletic supporter to hide the bulge behind a desk on the anchor chair, the seat there at MSNBC, just having a verbal orgasm over Bill Clinton's speech.
I always figured that Bill Clinton landed on Mars, he would know how to do it with them. He would know how to reproduce. He would know everything. He'd just instinctively know how to talk to people.
That was after he said, years from now, we may look back at tonight. Remember, Bill Clinton's speech is one of the greatest in convention history. Nobody, including Obama himself, has made a better case for Obama than Bill Clinton did tonight. Clinton didn't do that. Now, Clinton wanted everybody to think that. Clinton made a case for Clinton last night. Now, no. Here it is again. Audio soundbite number 31.
I always figured that Bill Clinton landed on Mars, he would know how to do it with them. He would know how to reproduce. He would know everything. He'd just instinctively know how to talk to people.
Now, you have to ask yourself a question. You're Chris Matthews, you're looking at Bill Clinton. What in the world are you thinking? What must be on your mind if you're thinking about doing it with Martians? No, I know Clinton wanted to do it with a mummy. I'm not talking about Clinton. I'm talking about Matthews. You're sitting there, and of all the things, Bill Clinton's just done a great speech in your mind, and God, this guy could do it with Martians. This guy would know how to reproduce with Martians. He could pull it off in 5 minutes. What must you be thinking? What must be going on in your head? Let me just ask you, when is the last time you fantasized about doing it with Martians? Better than that, when's the last time you fantasized about Bill Clinton doing it with Martians? When's the last time you got excited about Bill Clinton doing it with anybody? When was the last time you got all jazzed about that? And this guy is doing convention coverage at PMSNBC. It's just another illustration out there that the irrational attachment they have to this guy. And I think that this over-the-top, it's over now, Clinton, election's over, that's the greatest speech ever. They know they're in trouble. What do you mean the election's over? You mean it wasn't in the bag going into this convention? You mean Obama doesn't have this in the bag? It took Obama being spoken for by Bill Clinton? Took Bill Clinton to put Obama over the top, and that makes you so excited you start fantasizing about Clinton doing it with Martians inside of 5 minutes? While you're wearing an athletic supporter on the MSNBC set to hide the bulge? Man, oh man, no wonder Brokaw had to go to the hospital this morning. You hear about that? Brokaw was getting all woozy on Morning Joe. So, because he's a dean of something, they took him to the hospital. And he tweeted from the hospital he took an Ambien when he got up. And mistakenly. He took the Kennedy driving excuse, yeah, Ambien. But he woke up and took half an Ambien. Okay, folks, it's back now to Elizabeth Warren making the case for voting against Obama. She is ripping the conditions in this country. She's ripping the economy. She's ripping the way things are going. Everybody's got the deck rigged against them. It's as though the Republicans are in power, if you listen to this woman. It's as though George Bush or some Republican is still president. It's as though this is 2008, and they do not have power, and they're running to claim it. It's amazing. 2 more sound bites from this woman.
Republicans say they don't believe in government. Sure they do. They believe in government to help themselves and their powerful friends. After all, Mitt Romney's the guy who said corporations are people. No, Governor Romney, corporations are not people. People have hearts. They have kids. They get jobs. They get sick. They cry. They dance. They live, they love, and they die. And that matters. That matters because we don't run this country for corporations. We run it for people. And that's why we need Barack Obama.
Maybe corporations are Indians. If they're not people, what are they? I was smiling so big when this happened. I was smiling, and I was hoping a lot of people were seeing this. Corporations aren't people. Yet, you say the word corporation to a liberal, it is like showing Dracula the cross. You heard it. You heard it here. No, Governor Romney, corporations are not people. It's the most amazing thing. Let's go to soundbite 32. Let me take a little detour here. This is yesterday on Euro-Pacific Capital, CEO Peter Schiff. He's again, the CEO of Euro-Pacific Capital, and he's got a website where he does a quote-unquote radio show, schiffradio.com. He released a video showing him interviewing unidentified Democrats in Charlotte, North Carolina at the convention. And here is a portion of it. You'll hear this guy, Peter Schiff, 3 unidentified women, 4 men.
Do we need corporate profits?
Maybe we should have corporate losses.
You actually want to force corporations to lose money?
Yeah, I think so.
I want to ban those profits so that the workers can have higher wages and that the consumers can get lower prices.
That is obviously something I would be in favor in.
Would you be in favor of a law that banned corporate profits?
Corporate profits?
Profits, yeah.
Yes.
What do you think happens with corporate profits?
They keep it and they get bigger and bigger.
I know. Would you support President Obama if he came out in favor of a law to ban corporate profits?
Yes.
If you're talking just pure profit,
Yeah, the stuff that's left over for the greedy capitalists.
I could actually support that.
That's who they are. Jay Leno has smarter men on the street in his show. No, that's not a made-up skit. That's not a made-up. I have been warning you people for 24 years. This is who these people are. It's not made up. It's actual Democrats. Some of these people are delegates to the convention. This is not made up. This is who they are. Well, you just heard the cheers for Elizabeth Warren saying that corporations aren't people. They hate corporations, and they hate profit. I've been blue in the face. They don't think anybody should make any money doing or selling anything, particularly healthcare. I'm telling you, that's going to be the next attack is on doctors. Why should there be any profit in healing the sick? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's already being said by certain political people in certain parts of the country. It's who these people are. That is why they are a minority of the population, and they're not smarter than everybody else, folks. They're actually quite ignorant. They're governed entirely by their emotions. They fall for branding. You know, I'm watching some of the convention last night. Some of the absolutely irrational stuff said by some of the women last night that spoke. That was just, you would think that this was Saudi Arabia, the way they were talking about this country. It was astounding. And at the moment, I said, I got to get on the phone to some liberals I know. I said, what do you think this? You think these people are smarter than George Bush? You think these people? And what they would tell me, I know, they care. They care. Republicans don't care about people. But I'm telling you, these people are a collection of genuine ignoramuses. They are morons. You give them half a chance, they would ban profits. You heard, I guarantee you this one answer. Well, all they do is just keep them and get bigger and bigger. That's all they do, keep it get bigger and bigger. They don't have the slightest understanding that without profits, there's no business. It doesn't stay open. There aren't any jobs without profit. There aren't any taxes without profits. There's nothing without profits. What about the nonprofits, Mr. Limbaugh? How in the world do you do? You silly what you're saying, because the nonprofits exist and feed off people who earn profits. Who the hell pays for the nonprofits? Nonprofits, a bunch of crap anyway. I'd say, not all of them, but I'm just telling the whole premise here that there's some virtue in this stuff. And there's no virtue in profit. It's just vile and ugly. But that's who they are. That's not a skit. Mr. Snerdley. Back to Elizabeth Warren. Here's our final Elizabeth Warren soundbite from her speech last night.
President Obama believes in a country where we invest in education, in roads and bridges, in science, and in the future, so we can create new opportunities, so the next kid can make it big, and the kid after that, and the kid after that. That's what President Obama believes. And that's how we build the economy of the future. An economy with more jobs and less debt.
Yeah, where?
We root it in fairness.
Where?
We grow it with opportunity, and we build it together.
Where are the jobs and where is the less debt? Everything the woman's railing against has been happening for the past 3.5 years by her party. Her party is the architect of everything she's railing against. We root in fairness, we grow it with opportunity, and we build it together. We have... One of the favorite things these people are saying at this convention is that we share the prosperity, or we create the prosperity together. They don't know what they're talking about. I got to take a break here. We'll come back, get some of your phone calls, and then... no, I'm not going to hold it any longer. After the break, Alex Castellanos and Carol Costello at CNN, and then your phone calls. Don't go away.
Listen.